What is happening with these selling sites? They're just getting beyond a joke. Welcome back, guys. It is Wednesday morning and it's been a very weird hour. Literally, within an hour, I've had to deal with Vinted in a bad way and a good way. So you're probably clicking on this because you want to know about how have I been scammed on Vinted. Well, last night I got scammed on Vinted major bad. I thought I had stumbled across some excellent snipes for the first time and they was just too good not to buy. Unfortunately, I got scammed big time. But before we go into the whole scamming on Vinted, I have got some good news about Vinted. Literally, about half an hour before I was going to do this video about the scamming, Vinted made me happy again. And it's just like a weird relationship with Vinted and me at the moment. 1 minute they are annoying me, the next minute they're lovely and they're just great. And it's just not consistent. As we know at the moment, we see it from a lot of people on social media, not just YouTube, but also Instagram. I know a lot of people on there as well who are complaining about lack of sales on both platforms. There is just no one selling the amount of what they usually are. And yeah, it's getting ridiculous now. Yes, we all know it's January and sales are a bit slow in January. And I understand that. That's why I'm not worrying too much. But this time last January, my sales were a lot better than this. And I actually don't know what's happening. Well, I do, because they just keep on messing around with their platforms. If it's not eBay, it's Vinted. If it's not Vinted, it's eBay. It's not doing any of them any good, and it's not doing any good for us. It's actually wrecking our sales. I always feel like when something is being updated on a platform, either on Vinted or eBay, sales just drop for that week until it all starts going back to normal. And it's doing it again in January. I've literally had 3 sales in the last 2 days. I've had 2 sales on Vinted, what I'm going to tell you about in a minute. And I had 1 sale last night on Vinted for £11 on that Omron blood pressure monitor. That is it. I didn't have no sales the day before. And that's not the only day that I had no sales on eBay. It's getting ridiculous. I don't mind not having the odd one day where I don't get no sales on eBay. It does happen, but it's happening a lot more than it ever has done. Like I said, I'm not getting worried, but now I'm starting to list every day again. I'm back into my routine. If it's like this next week, after having a good solid week of listing, then I will start getting worried. We all need money to pay for our bills, to live, to buy more stock. And at the moment, luckily, I have got enough stock to last me for a long time. I'm feeling sorry for the people who haven't got much stock and the sales are drying up and they are now worrying about how are they going to actually get more stock if they're not selling. But like I said, Vinted have annoyed me because of the scam, but like I said, I have sold 2 things. I sold the Funko Pops, a set of 4 for £7.50 on Vinted, and literally half an hour ago I sold one of my Xboxes on Vinted for £110. If you watched yesterday's video, you know I was on a mission to get through all the tech in this room. Did I succeed? No, because I forgot I was going to watch the Liverpool game. So yeah, brilliant match. Fair play to Forest. They are definitely going to finish in the top 4. As you can see, I did list all the consoles and now they're all on Vinted and eBay. So if anybody wants one, let me know and I'll do a bit of a discount. Unfortunately, like I said, I didn't get around to all the other tech. So today, this is my mission to get through this bit of tech, because after that's done, this table is clear and I can start moving on to something else. Anyway, back onto the scam. Last night, I got into bed. I was listing till late. So when I watched the Liverpool match, after that, I decided to finish off listing all the other consoles. So I thought, You know what? Let's go on Vinted now and see if I can snipe. Jammy Dodgers one, it seems to do very well. And I thought, right, it's like 2:30 now. I wonder if anybody's put anything on in the last half an hour, and can't sleep, so they're thinking about selling some stuff. So I've got a list of stuff that I would buy, stuff I know I can make maybe 40, 50 quid, shoes, certain other things. And I saw these items and they were going for cheap. And I was like, wow. I saw one person selling some Dr. Martens. I think they were selling them for like under 4 quid. Dr. Martin boots, I think they were. And I checked them out. I made sure they looked real. I checked them on eBay, seeing what they were going for. And I went, quick, let's get them, let's buy them. Didn't even offer a price, a lower price, because they was cheap anyway. So I thought, wait a minute, let's have a look on the actual profile. They might have other stuff. If they're selling these for cheap, they might have other stuff that's quite good for cheap. And they did. They had some other boots, which I picked up. I think there was some Timberland ones, suede knee-high boots. They fetch around 40, 50 quid. If it was a certain type, I couldn't find them, but there was ones that sold for £100 on eBay, very similar ones. And I was thinking, they wanted like £4 or £5 for them. All women's sizes, so 5 and 6. And I thought, yeah, I'll have them. But also, they had a pair of cowboy boots as well. I can't remember the name. I think it's Sancho or something like that. And I checked them out, and they go for about 60 quid. And I thought, well, let's have a scroll now, because I was still on the like shoes and that. And these other Dr. Martens came up. There was a pair of red ones, I think. And I'm thinking, ooh, they're nice. Let's get them. So I clicked on that person's profile, and they had these like tie-dye ones. And I have never seen them before. I checked them out, and people have been selling them for about 80 quid. And I was thinking, this is absolutely awesome. I think I picked up about 5 items, all very expensive boots and shoes. And I think I paid about 20 quid altogether. And I was thinking, awesome. Paid for them all because I ain't got no money in my Vinted account. So all the money came out of my bank. And I was thinking, cool. Woke up, all been dispatched already, literally at 7 o'clock. And that made me think, that's a bit weird. Why are they already been dispatched? Nothing's open. And they're all dispatched by Royal Mail. Every single one was sending me a Royal Mail ticket. As you can see on the screen, it's like a label printer sticker, which isn't right. Really, are they going to be posting them at that time in the morning? Maybe, maybe not. I gave them the benefit of the doubt. Plus, I'd only just woken up, so I was half asleep still. And then I checked again, and I realised something. The address in the corner was from all the same area, and it was from a place in Birmingham. I don't know where it is. And every single one of them orders, I ordered 3 things, 2 off another person, and a single one off the other person. And every single one sent me the Royal Mail like label sticker the same way, and they all had the same address where they are obviously sending from, industrial estate in Birmingham. And I was thinking, there's something dodgy about this, something really dodgy, because they're all different users. No feedback, no views, nothing like that. Shouldn't have really even bothered with somebody with no views. Most of the time could be somebody dodgy pulling a fast one. But I know Vinted is pretty good with like returns. For me, I've never had a problem with returns. Anybody who's been dodgy, if stuff that's been broke or lost, I always got my return. I always got the money back and stuff like that. Never had a problem with Vinted at all. I know other people have, but I have never had a problem. And none of these people had any picture, any views, any feedback. They did have other things on there, but when I clicked on one of their obviously profile pictures, it just was gone. They had deleted every single profile. So them 3 profiles where I bought the items was all deleted. And I was thinking, great, I've been scammed. But one thing is, why they deleted it, I don't know. Unless there's something that I don't know about, they're never going to get that money anyway. Yes, Vinted have taken my money, but obviously they're never going to get the money off Vinted because they have to wait until I receive the item. I've messaged Vinted. I've obviously put a report in about every single one. And you know what Vinted are like. They get back to you when they can be bothered. I haven't received anything yet, but it has only been a couple of hours. But hopefully Vinted do come back and refund me because I stated, I just posted and copied the same message and just sent it separately to every single one of the items I bought, saying, I just ordered this, they're a scammer from 3 different people and they've all got the same address. Something's wrong. And I was thinking, yes, people do snipe things for cheap on Vinted and make a lot of profit. We know, Jammy Dodger. And this was too good to be true. I mean, these boots were really good. I think one of the boots were brand new in the box. I actually didn't think they were scammers. I actually thought maybe they're fake, but I didn't really care about that because when they came to me, I would obviously check them out. They looked good on the pictures. There wasn't just one picture. There was a picture of the sides. You know, they had a bit of description about them. You know, unwanted gift at Christmas, didn't like it. I had these for a while, but I've gone off them now. Decent little descriptions. And they also had other items, you know, a few bits of clothing. I thought maybe they're just new sellers to Vinted. You know, you have to trust people. You know, people join Vinted, people join eBay every single day to sell stuff. We've all been there. And obviously, you have to trust them. We all get our buyer's protection fees and we get our money back if they're fake, if they don't deliver them. So we've got that guarantee and that safety. So I thought I had to get these. If they were fake, then I could just send them back. I'll tell you in tomorrow's video if I've got my money back. But are they going to come? I doubt it. So guys, what I want you to do, as a favour to me, because I can't check, these are the 2 users. Somebody could now go and check for me and see if these users are still on and they're still selling the items. Maybe they're still trying to sell the items that I bought. If you do see the items, please report them and obviously comment down below and obviously let me know. But guys, yeah, bit of a weird morning, good and bad, and it's all on Vinted. So guys, if you did enjoy this video, like, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video.